everybody. I'm Regina Lynn for DVTV, and right now we are hanging out on the Strip at S4. It's a really special Sunday. We've got a great show coming up. Welcome to Icon 9. Now, the first recorded use of drag is in reference to actors who dressed in women's clothing and portrayed female characters. Over the years, drag evolved into a performance art where for much of history, the drag queens were men. But even as I have learned, that's not so much the case these days. So how does someone maintain a 40-year drag career, not only staying relevant, but also adjusting to all of the changes within the art form? Well, we are about to find out, because tonight we are speaking with the legendary performer, star of Icon 9, the one and only Tasha Cole, and a few of her special guests.
Tasha Cole is like, she literally is an icon in drag. I mean, if it wasn't for Tasha, we wouldn't have half of what we have today. She was the first person in the country to wear pads. Like, so all drag queens that have a nice shape, that we owe it to Tasha Cole.
So I'm going to say a word or phrase, and I want you to use it in a sentence or demonstrate it for me. Beating your face.
That just means putting on a fierce mug.
For the gods.
That's anything I do is for the gods.
Clock.
Well, it's how you talk time. What the? Oh, I'm just kidding.
All right, last one. Kai.
No, that's not a thing. That's not a thing.
Well, there you have it from Cassie Nova. It's not a thing anymore.
It never was a thing. Drag queens. No, never mind. It's Kai is gross. I'm just kidding. I could never date another drag queen, even though it would double my wardrobe.
I've watched shows for years and thought, oh, I want to be a boy so I can do drag. And here we are. Everything has changed.
Yeah.
You don't have to be a boy anymore, do you?
No, not at all. I literally had that thought so much of my life. I think I was like 8 when I saw a drag queen for the first time. And it was like my uncle's friend, like hanging out in the apartment. And I like watched like this man turn into the most beautiful woman I'd ever seen in my life. And I've been obsessed with drag since I was a kid, like really. And I swear to God, for like 100 years I said, like, I wish I was a boy because I want to be a drag queen. And then I met this queen, and she like looked at my Instagram and she was like, why aren't you doing drag? And I was like, I didn't know that was allowed. Yeah, and so she brought me out and I did just like a little spotlight in Umberto show one night, and it's been snowballing now for almost 2 years I've been doing it.
I relate my drag to the ADD that I have, like as a human being, and I'm a little all over the place with my drag. And then once I got on Dragula season 3, I felt like I was fully realized at that point, and I kind of became like this like wolf man meets like this glamorous Sasquatch like creature that I am now, and I just feel, you know, more authentically me than I ever have. Yeah.
For me, I'm a trans woman, so I was born with short hair, a boy body, everything. So the fact that now I get to fully live my life how I see fit, and I have the hair, I have the body, I have the
Yes,
breasts,
she does.
I have that.
Yes, she does.
I want to portray everything, every physical aspect of a woman that should be displayed, and I wanted to do it in the most sexual but powerful way.
I think it's safe to say that you're paving the way a little too, because drag has changed so much. The definition of what those performers were years ago has definitely changed. How do you feel about that?
I feel, how I feel about, honestly, sometimes I don't even realize what kind of change I have for the community, and for you telling me that, and many people telling me that, you know, after so many years of just dancing and performing and doing what I love to do. It's just kind of like, it minds blown me. It takes me back, and it definitely puts me in a place where I have to be cautious, and I have to be a positive role model for those that are looking up to me. Yeah.
I was so blessed to, when I first came out, I think it was the golden era of drag, honestly. There were so many amazing entertainers, and everybody was one of a kind because they were all originals, because it was just coming to fruition at that moment, you know, because it was still so underground, and so closeted and everything, so that when the female impersonators came out, they were these unique, amazing entertainers that, like me, I was a theater major, but I never could get that expression that I wanted on stage until I found drag. When you look back at not only these amazing, talented people, but through that age of everyone dying of AIDS and 20 and 30-year-old beautiful people getting cut short, today I feel like I continue to do this, kind of carrying the torch for them. I don't want to get choked up because I don't want to cry before my next number because I'm going to cry. But anyway, so to me, I not only feel an honor to continue to do this, but an obligation to kind of carry the torch for the originators of this art. This was really a stretch with Eva and Portobello and Mulan because they're all so completely different if you've met them. Their performance, also I believe they're all performance artists and very different and unique in their own. And I'm trying to get a piece of all of the community involved. So we have a real female, we have a transgender female, we have just a theatrical wild thing, and then I don't know what you get with me. So.
Well, DVTV fans, that was an incredible show. It's been a great night. We had a huge variety of fantastic performers that all bring something new, a little something special, a little something unique to the world of drag. I think it's fair to say that sometimes performers come and go and some become icons. From your local scenes to your digital screen, I'm Regina Lynn. Thanks for watching.